What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another Five Nights at Freddy's 2 theory. Before we get started, I want to thank Dakos Games for bringing me this information. He told me about it, and I was like, whoa, I gotta make a video on it. So here I am now. So if you guys remember in the second game's trailer, right when it starts, it's rolling down a hallway, and then it'll end up getting to Broken Down Bonnie. But when it's scrolling down the hallway and looking at all the pictures on the wall, you hear a group of kids singing London Bridge is Falling Down, and a lot of people neglected the fact that it could be used to uncover a part in the backstory, and if you actually think about it, it could possibly lead to that. If you go on the wiki and scroll down, and you keep scrolling, you can get to this section that says meaning, and underneath it there are a few theories on what it means, but one of them that really catches the eye is child sacrifice theory. And this theory is essentially it's the theory that the song refers to the burying of children that are perhaps alive, maybe, that are buried in the foundation of the bridge. And this was based around the idea that the bridge would collapse unless the body of the human sacrifice were buried in its foundation, and that the watchman is actually a human sacrifice who will then watch over the bridge. However, there's no archaeological evidence that any human remains were found in the foundations of the London Bridge. So if you've understood this entire thing so far, your mind is blown, but if you're having a little bit of trouble seeing the big picture, let me explain. This whole child sacrifice theory links oddly close with Five Nights at Freddy's 1 and 2, with the whole entire watch guard and everything. You can come up with a theory like this one. What I've thought of is that maybe the watch guard, your character, is actually the human sacrifice that keeps the animatronics content during the day so they can release their aggression toward adults on the watch guard at night. And without the watch guard, stuff goes wrong. The animatronics will end up getting a little bit too impatient and take their aggression out on the parents, therefore shutting the place down due to legal reasons, or could possibly lead to shutting the place down. So what the company does is has this article in the newspaper and lures these night guards in and pretty much sets them up for death. And they are the human sacrifice that without them, the entire business and the name Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria will crumble underneath the management. I guess it'll crumble down and it will be no more because the animatronics couldn't contain themselves, and maybe that's possibly what happened and led to the bite of 87. They didn't get their watchman, they didn't get to kill him, I guess, and so they bit a frontal lobe off to release their anger. I guess it's a theory that actually makes pretty good sense if you think about it, but I want to hear what you guys think. If you guys have a way to debunk it, if you guys have any other theories on the London Bridge is Falling Down song, I'd really like to hear it. This theory just blew my mind how it kind of related to Five Nights at Freddy's and how oddly closely, if that made any sense whatsoever, it relates to Five Nights at Freddy's 1 and 2. It's just, if you really think about it. But I'm really interested in hearing what you guys have to say. I love bringing this information to you guys, and I love seeing the comments. I try to respond to them all. There's not as many, so I can easily respond to them. So, yeah, and we hit 2,600 subscribers, so I really appreciate that, guys. The support is real right now, guys. I appreciate it tremendously. Love seeing you guys come by and drop a like on the video, comment on the video. Everything is going good so far, so I appreciate it. And the Marionette video is at 1,000 views. Everything's going good so far, so I appreciate all the support, guys. Keep it up. Drop a like on this video, comment what you think, and subscribe to the channel for more Five Nights at Freddy's 1 and 2 content, and maybe 3 to come. I appreciate you guys stopping by. I'm Shadowface321, and I am signing out in 3, 2, 1. Take care, guys, and have a great day.